My best friend Snaky X slithered her way back into his life when he got a promotion at work, and she just showed up at my doorstep at midnight, with my best friend and his mother, to interrogate me about our relationship. Hi everyone. Buckle up, because this is going to sound like a telenovela, but I promise it's my life. I, 28F, have been best friends with M, 28M, for 10 plus years. We're both Scorpios, born a week apart, and have the kind of friendship that has people constantly questioning if we're more than friends. We're not, we're siblings at this point. My family treats him like one of their own, and vice versa. We've always had one rule: no touching. No hugs unless one of us is in real pain. That's how serious we've been about boundaries. When either of us gets into a relationship, we immediately introduce the partner and set the tone. My boyfriends always got along with him. His girlfriends? Not so much, only 2 ever did. Now enter her. When they started dating, she and I actually got along well. She'd call to chat, I'd visit her at work, and I was genuinely rooting for them, especially since she stood by him when he was broke. But after they broke up, she called me to vent before he could. I stayed out of their relationship business and kept my distance out of respect. Fast forward to October 2024. My best friend got a boost in his career and he got big money. Suddenly, the ex slithers back into his life, except now she's upgraded her attitude and thinks she's the queen of the council. He tells me they're back together. I'm happy for him and excited to reconnect with her. Me, hey girl. Where have you been? Her, why do you want to know? I've been around. Me, come on, don't be like that. Anyway, congrats on you two getting back together. Her, thank you ma'am. We've got shopping to do. That was the last normal moment. Suddenly, my best friend stops talking to me. No replies. Not even when I sent him an SOS text, something I've never done lightly. When I called him out for not being there for me during a crisis, I told him I'd stop trying altogether. He didn't respond. Then, midnight rolls around. I get a knock on the door at 23:45. It's him, his girlfriend, and his mother. I'm already on edge because earlier that day, I'd been digitally assaulted. A stranger video called me and started pleasuring himself. It brought back deep trauma from when I was physically assaulted at age 6. I was not okay. The girlfriend storms in like the big bad wolf. She demands a meeting between my mom and his mom to interrogate our friendship. Why? Because we text I love you batch and I apparently talk about guys too openly on the phone. She even deleted my SOS text because she thought it was just boy drama. Both moms shut her down hard. They told her no man will ever want to marry someone who wakes up elders in the middle of the night to feed her insecurities. That's when I snapped. I told her exactly why I had reached out that night, and she went dead silent. They left without a word. During this whole hurdle, my best friend tells me they got engaged a month and she asked him not to tell me because seeing me would sicken her. He is rethinking the whole relationship because of how the fiancé-girlfriend reacted to our friendship. Now she wants to apologize because the relationship is threatened, meaning no money to spend on her kid will stop altogether. But I'd rather go pat a Titanoboa in the Amazon than hear her out. So, everyone. Am I the jerk for refusing her apology? Commenter 1, she deleted your SOS and was a batch when you welcomed her back into his life. I hope your best friend sets her straight. Sounds like the moms are on your side, but is he? Commenter 4, NTA. He's ignored you and taken her side and even went with her to your house at fudging midnight to berate you. I would block her and tell her to go F herself. Tell him if he stays with her that you wish them the best but you will no longer be friends with him. That drama is not worth it and he's already shown he will prioritize her, as he should in a relationship, but also let her treat you like crap and not be there for you. Update. Hey potatoes, it's me again. Thank you so much for all the responses and support on my last post. Honestly, I really thought I was the jerk. I've been sitting behind the bush like a lion during hunting season, watching, waiting, observing everything from a distance. And I've got an update. So, it's been a month since the midnight madness, and I've kept my distance. No calls, no texts. Just vibes and self-respect. That was until 2 days ago. I achieved a big win and decided to share the moment with my best friend. We had a quick celebratory call, then I organized an outing for the friend group since one of us just graduated. My best friend agreed to come, and I made it crystal clear that his girlfriend/fiancé/entanglement was not invited, to avoid any drama. We scheduled the hangout for the last Saturday of the month. Now here's where it gets juicy. Yesterday at exactly 22:03 p.m., while I was laughing on a TikTok live, shout out to the TikTok crew, I get a call from him. Here's how it went. Me, you calling at this hour? Someone better be dead, in jail, in the hospital or missing, I chuckled, trying to lighten the mood. Him, in the most defeated, Cold, distant voice, "Hey friend." And instantly I knew. I knew it had to be about the woman with 100 titles. He continues, "She says your name is still a problem. She's claiming we boinked and that we're in love. She's demanding I end the friendship if I want to keep her." I took a deep breath and said what had been sitting on my heart for a while. When you two first met, you were broke, and she was the sweetest person I'd ever met. Now you're settled, doing well for yourself, and suddenly I'm a threat. She's judging my character without even knowing me. Do what you need to do. But don't come running when things fall apart. I won't be able to save you." He paused and said, "If those are the consequences I have to bear, losing your friendship, then it's okay." Then he hung up. Just like that. 10+ years of memories. Gone with a single sentence. I stared at the screen for a second. Then I turned back to the TikTok live like nothing happened, because what else could I do? Yeah, I'm hurt. I'm really upset. I lost someone I've grown up with. Someone who was my person. But I know my worth. And I refuse to shrink myself to make someone else feel secure in their relationship. If you ever read this, my guy, I love you. Always will. But I hope she was worth it. Thank you again to all for shedding light and reminding me I wasn't in the wrong. You're all the real MVPs. Commenter, annoying writing style aside, Ike, is it just me, or are having that kind of strict boundaries really weird? If someone told me, "Oh, don't worry, we're just like siblings, we don't touch and we only hug when someone's in real pain," I would think they were insane and distance myself. That just feels so bizarre. To have those kinds of rules about interactions you'd otherwise be okay with doing.